What an intriguing trading day. In fact, I can say that about the entire week as well. While today, of course, we managed to finish off at that 16,250 odd level, we have actually managed a very strong show in the week gone by. Managed to clock in the 16,000 level for the first time day before, and then we've nicely built on to that level after closing in at 16,300 intraday yesterday. Today was a much more sedate session. From the word go, we were just lying very quiet and closed around that 16,267 odd level. Nonetheless, what one needs to celebrate is the pace at which the Nifty has managed to rally. In just 3 to 4 trading sessions, we've managed to close at an all-time level peak of 16,250, above that mark actually for the week gone by. But that said, the one intriguing thing which has stood out this week, as was the case today too, today was no exception really, is the shallow nature of the rally. It's not like the entire constituent of the large cap universe or the Nifty 50 stocks have participated in the rally and pushed the index higher. It's been just very few meager handful of names. For instance, day before, it was just the private banking names which did the trick. Yesterday was a clutch of Bharti as well as some of the steel names which were actually holding out, and today was no exception. It was again just a handful of movers. Nifty Bank which pushed up about 3%. You had Adani Ports hold out, SBI Life, and Bharti again moved up higher. On the dragging end, however, the big setback for future retail in its case, along with Amazon. So the Supreme Court verdicts didn't spell good news for future retail, and that also rubbed off in Reliance, which was down in excess of 2%. That said, Cipla turned out to be a bit of buy on news, or rather buy on rumors, sell on news kind of story. So ran up ahead of its numbers, good set of numbers, but the stock tanked about 3.5%. Tata Steel, Hindalco was the same case. A beat on all counts. The stock spiked up about 2.25% after its numbers, and then since then cooled off quite a fair bit. So this is the only one thing that, the market has run up quite a little bit ahead of good earnings, which is why perhaps you're seeing this cool off when the earnings come out, and the narrow nature of the rally. That remains to be seen, whether or not you're going to have the rest of the stocks also participate, or is it just going to be few hands which are going to continue to push the Nifty higher or not. That said, today's list of winners also included the likes of Idea, Adani Enterprises, Tata Chemical, GAIL, as well as Aarti Industries, which held out. The other intriguing thing which I must point out is what's happening across the broader markets, because they have surely been underperforming all of the week gone by, and today was no different. Even though they started off the day outperforming the benchmark indexes, eventually they cooled off and closed in marginally in favor of the declines. So consolidation begins for the broader universe. One can't take away from the fact that perhaps the Nifty also could consolidate a little bit in the days to come, given how steep and fast and quick the move has been all the way up until yesterday's high, that of 16,300 levels.